What it do, Durag Nation? We've got a massive amount of Marvel Rivals news to cover today. Our first look at the Battle Pass, a new skin for Emma Frost that is breaking the internet, patch notes revealing insane new buffs and nerfs for the hero roster, plus we just got the trailer for the new Krakoa map, and it includes a character reveal, arguably as exciting as the Blade reveal during last season's New York map trailer. As usual, I'll quickly break down everything you need to know, so psychic blast that like button and let's get it. For those who like free stuff, Marvel Rivals is kicking off Season 2 on April 11th with a brand new event. Simply play matches and you'll be rewarded with Scarlet Witch's Chaos Gown costume. She's a character you may want to pick up this season because she is getting a lot of buffs from the devs, as you'll see later. To celebrate the Hellfire Gala, the team is also hosting a giveaway on their Twitter account. Simply follow Marvel Rivals and retweet the post for a chance to win units, a Steam gift card, or a Marvel Rivals sticker. Giveaway ends on the 18th and winners will be announced on the 24th. I have a feeling everyone's units are going to be going directly to Emma Frost this season. Early this morning, NetEase dropped another trailer for the White Queen, this time showing off her X-Revolution outfit, which made its debut in 2013's Uncanny X-Men #1. And I'm confident in saying this will challenge Sue Storm's Malice outfit in both sales and the number of people cosplaying it. Take a look. This skin will be in the shop on April 11th, but you'll have a chance to see it in action again sooner than that. As is tradition with the new season, top streamers are chosen to give fans a preview of the new content by going live and challenging the devs to some matches. This season will be no different, except the dress code will be Hellfire Gala attire. Stream kicks off today at 2 p.m. Pacific and will last for 2 hours. The list of streamers include top players like Eskay, Flats, and JapaneseCurry, the world's best Captain America player. Expect to also see some of the new skins for the Season 2 Battle Pass during the gameplay showcase as well. Rivals dropped the official Battle Pass video, and unsurprisingly, the theme this time around is Hellfire Gala. However, in addition to Hellfire themed outfits for Bruce Banner, Cloak Dagger, and Black Widow, there will also be skins from the Peach Momoko Marvel Rivals comic. Spider-Man's Peach Momoko outfit will actually be the first one you unlock, and it looks pretty cool. I definitely will be grabbing the luxury Battle Pass again. It's a bargain, especially since you can exchange the unused chrono tokens for units now. In addition to new skins, we'll also be getting our first look at the new Krakoa map in action. The team just released the official trailer, giving us a tour of the tropical mutant paradise. And just like last season, the devs couldn't resist dropping some massive Easter eggs. And because of the theme of the season, they are X-Men related. At the end of the trailer, we got to see who I'm sure many in the comments will call Spyro the Dragon. But it's actually Shogo Lee, the adopted child of X-Men member Jubilee. Shogo is technically human, but in the comics can transform into a dragon while in Otherworld. Hopefully we'll get to see Jubilee on Krakoa soon. The other huge Easter egg in the map trailer was for the leader of the X-Men, Professor Xavier. As we see, he is one of the statues located around the map. If you're asking where his wheelchair is, it's because you probably haven't been keeping up with the X-Men comics in the modern era, which is what Marvel Rivals is basing the mutants on. He's actually had his legs healed multiple times in the past, and definitely won't have to worry about injury with everything happening on Krakoa. Definitely read House of X if you're curious about the current Xavier. But having more X-Men in the game is definitely something I hope NetEase prioritizes. I hope we get Xavier, Jean Grey, Rogue, and Nightcrawler by the end of the year. That would make me a happy man. Now, it wouldn't be a Marvel Rivals season launch without balancing changes. The devs released the full patch notes last night, and there are definitely some big changes coming to the meta. I won't waste your time reading everything for you. I'll just put the notes up on the screen and go over which changes I think will have the biggest impact on the meta. For the Vanguards, Hulk is getting several noteworthy buffs. Plus 50 to his base movement speed, a cooldown reduction of his gamma shield by 2 seconds, and the minimum charge time for his incredible leap is going from 0.7 to 0.5 seconds. Banner should see an increase in play thanks to Namor being added to his team up and receiving a Gamma buff to his squids. These changes could potentially bring Banner back up to S tier. It's a great day for Peni Parker players as well. Peni's primary fire can now get critical hit bonuses, and the movement penalty for using it is cut in half from 40% to 20%. She's also getting another 100 base health. Captain America, Doctor Strange, The Thing, and Magneto all got small nerfs, while Thor got a small buff. For the Duelist, Hela is finally getting a nerf, with her Astral Flock now on a 15-second cooldown instead of 12. But the devs buffed the damage of Piercing Knight and lowered the cooldown on her stun, so she's even more broken than before. You just have to be slightly more careful with your Crow ability. With Hulk seeing more play, this could be great for Iron Man, who is getting a reduction in his hitbox, so he's even tougher to land shots on, while gaining 100 bonus health when he uses Gamma and Armor Overdrive. One of the biggest winners is Mr. Fantastic. He was underrated in Season 1, but got some really bad nerfs in Season 1.5. These new changes though are potentially insane. His base health is getting a bump up to 375, he's getting +5 damage to his primary attack in both normal and inflated state, his flexible elongation skill got its cooldown dropped to 8 seconds, and now enemies that are nearby get slowed by 35%. To balance him out, the elasticity gain from his passive is being reduced by 10, but he gains 3 more from his primary fire. The bonus health he gets from going inflated is also reduced by 50 HP. And when he uses his ultimate, he gains health equal to the amount he gained when entering the inflated state. Moon Knight also got some massive buffs. His primary fire is getting a 30 meter per second boost in speed, while his Moonblade skill now gives him 25 bonus health for each enemy hit, up to a max of 100. They also increased the speed of his hook. They even buffed his ultimate. The duration is increased by 1 second, the number of talents generated is increased by 4, while falling faster. However, to balance this, they added damage fall off with a max of 70% at 5 meters. This might also be a good season for Wanda. She's getting a damage buff to her primary fire up to 80 per second, but with the percentage base damage removed. Her Chthonian Burst is also getting +5 base and spell field damage. However, her Mystic Projection got nerfed a bit, with the cooldown increasing to 10 seconds and the phase state lasting for 0.5 seconds less. If her new team up skill with Strange ends up being powerful, you'll be seeing a lot more of her. Winter Soldier finally got a nerf, with 4 seconds added to the cooldown of his binding hook and a 20 reduction to the base damage of his ultimate. This is on top of losing the infinite ammo from the Rocket team up. Star-Lord, another DPS that has been dominating in Season 1, also got a pretty big nerf to his damage. Nothing else I think is noteworthy for the meta. However, Iron Fist will now be slightly more annoying if you're a tank player. I'm also not too fond of Hawkeye getting buffs to his speed and his ultimate. He's such an annoying character to play against. There were some huge changes for the Strategist though. As outlined in the Dev Vision video, Adam Warlock and Loki are being targeted for nerfs, and Adam seems to have gotten the worst of it. The cooldown of Soul Bond has increased from 30 seconds to 40 seconds. To help balance it, they are buffing his ultimate so teammates now revive with 30% of their max HP, but this is a huge blow to Adam players. Loki, on the other hand, only had 5 seconds added to the cooldown of his regeneration domain, putting it at 30 seconds. But surprisingly, Rocket got a huge change that his mains are celebrating, but I think might actually be pretty bad for the character. His ultimate is finally going to heal your teammates. Unfortunately, this comes at the cost of the best part of the ultimate, which was the 40% damage increase. This has been cut down to 25%, but now teammates receive 100 bonus health a second, capping at 150. That's not even enough to survive an Iron Man Unibeam, and now his ultimate costs 300 more, so it'll take longer to get. His projectile speed is now slower, and he got a -20 in area healing, but if you hit an ally directly, they get a one-time healing of 55 HP. His dash, which allowed Rocket to avoid getting dived, got 4 seconds added to the cooldown, and it dashes 2 meters shorter. We'll see how it plays out in matches, but on paper, this to me makes Rocket unplayable and competitive. His friend Mantis, however, walked away with a crazy buff. Her health is dropping from 275 to 250, but she can now stack her healing and damage boost 2 times, giving herself and her teammates 16 seconds of healing over time and a damage buff. Big win for Mantis mains. Invisible Woman got a slight nerf to her shield, and the devs are changing the way Cloak and Dagger's healing is calculated while in ultimate. Also, due to the new team ups this season, Doctor Strange is gaining 100 HP when serving as the anchor for his Wanda team up, while Captain America gets both the 100 HP increase and a 5% damage buff. Definitely something to keep an eye on if his Bucky team up is actually good. New hero Emma Frost is getting 100 HP more as well from her potentially insane team up with Magneto and Psylocke. Emma's entire kit is actually pretty incredible and worth learning, whether you plan on maining her or want to learn how to counter her. Fortunately, I broke it all down for you here. Click the video on screen to learn more.